Welcome. Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take a whole load of information, really sort through it, and pull out those absolute must-knows for you.
Yeah, cutting through the noise.
Exactly. And today we're diving deep into something that's, well, fascinating technically, but also just fundamentally critical for anyone who flies, and especially for you as you prep to take the controls.
We're talking about those hidden systems, aren't we? The automated ones working away behind the scenes.
That's right, the unseen safety net. Think about it. So much safety relies on these complex mechanisms working perfectly, often in places you just can't see, areas you can't constantly monitor.
Uh-huh. And that's where the challenge really lies, detecting threats like smoke or fire early.
Precisely.
Yeah.
How do you spot that tiny issue? Maybe a wire smoldering deep inside somewhere or something starting in a cargo hold way before it becomes obvious.
Yeah, long before you'd smell it or see flames. It's about catching it super early before it escalates into something really serious. These systems are the quiet heroes, really.
Totally. And look, our mission today for you is really specific. This isn't just a casual chat. We're laser focusing this deep dive to give you the exact knowledge you need for your ATPL theory exams, your airline transport pilot license.
Right. We want you to master the key facts, the principles that, pop up again and again in those exam questions.
Exactly. So you feel genuinely prepared, not just informed, but ready for whatever the exam throws at you. It's about building that solid confidence.
And we've grounded all this in really solid sources. We've got excerpts on the principles of smoke detection systems, making sure everything is accurate, relevant, and directly useful for those exam modules.
You can trust the info, basically. So what's the plan for today? First, we'll nail down why these systems are so vital, the core reason they exist.
Then we'll get into the how, the different technologies, how they actually work, optical ionization, the others.
Yep. Then we'll look at specific uses, like in cargo bays, that's a big one. And finally, we'll cover that crucial emergency gear for crews, like smoke hoods.
And all the way through, we'll be highlighting those key points, the stuff you absolutely need to remember for the exams.
It's going to be useful and honestly pretty interesting too. Right, let's get started.
Let's do it.
So, first things first. Why are smoke detection systems just so indispensable? Why can't we just, rely on the crew spotting something?
That's the fundamental starting point. They're essential because they operate where human eyes can't be all the time. Think about a huge cargo bay on a wide-body jet. It's massive.
Like a small warehouse almost?
Pretty much. Or think about those packed compartments with all the electronics, the avionics. You just can't physically watch every corner constantly during a flight.
Right, it's impossible.
So these systems are like tireless guards. They're designed to detect problems before they get big. Before a tiny spark turns into a fire or an electrical fault takes out a system, they're the first warning sign.
So it's all about those hidden, confined spaces, places where something could start smoldering quietly, maybe a faulty wire or something in the cargo.
Exactly. And in those spots, smoke or fire can spread incredibly fast, often way before anyone in the cabin or cockpit would notice.
So without these detectors, you'd be playing catch-up, which is dangerous.
Extremely dangerous. And because they play such a critical, life-saving role, they have very specific operational requirements. These are really important for your ATPL understanding.
Okay, what are those key requirements?
First, they absolutely must provide remote warnings. That means the instant something's detected, an alert has to go straight to the flight deck, maybe the cabin crew too, no delay.
Makes sense. If the problem's in the back cargo hold at 35,000 feet, you need to know now. You can't send someone to check.
Precisely. That remote warning buys you critical time. Second, they have to be testable from the flight deck.
So you can check they're working.
Yes, pilots need to verify them, usually during pre-flight checks, maybe even in-flight in some scenarios.
Yeah.
It ensures the system is actually operational and ready. It's about confidence in your equipment.
You wouldn't want to take off not knowing if your primary fire detection was working, especially for those hidden areas.
Absolutely not. And the third key thing, really vital for managing an alert, is that they can...
All right. Many thanks for listening to this free part of the ATPL Theory podcast. If you want to continue learning and access the full comprehensive guide, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/ATPLtheory or my Hero at herohero.co/ATPL. That is patreon.com/ATPLtheory or herohero.co/ATPL. Wishing you all the best.